We continue to follow breaking news this Christmas morning. A car has crashed into a house on Plantation Drive. That's in Hermitage, very close to the Hermitage Elementary School. Let's take you live out to the scene right now. And you can see they are taking that car away. It was right there in the corner of the house on the left side of your screen. There was an SUV, and you can see right there the tow truck is taking that car away as we speak. This is a live look at Plantation Drive in Hermitage, where two people were reported to be in that truck. Now it's unclear if they are still in police custody or if they are on the run. We are working to get more information. Our crew on the scene there is trying to get more information from police. We'll get that to you as soon as they give us any of those updates. Well, today is the big day. After weeks of controversy and debates on whether it will show or not, the movie The Interview is hitting theaters. Matthew Torres is at the smart screen to show us where you can catch the film. And Matthew, there's several theaters right here in the mid-state.
Well, Chris, we know that 4 out of the more than 300 movie theaters showing nationwide will be right here in Middle Tennessee. Now, they are the Belcourt Theater in Hillsborough Village, the Franklin Theater, the Montana Drive-In Theater in Estelle Springs, and finally the Premier in Murfreesboro. Besides the screenings, if you don't want to step outside of your home, you could rent it on digital platforms such as Google Play, YouTube Movies, Microsoft Xbox Video Service, and the Studio Movies website. The movie, starring James Franco and Seth Rogen, centers around a plot to assassinate North Korean dictator Kim Jong-un. At least 4 major movie companies refused to show the film following Sony's move to pull it last week from its release date after the hackers exposed thousands of embarrassing company emails and made threats against theaters showing the movie. This decision was widely criticized but became a great opportunity for smaller theaters across the country.
When this film became such a hot button in terms of can people see it or can't they see it, that's where we felt like it was time to step in and say, look, this is the U.S., we get to see the film and individuals get to make their call.
Despite the concerns, the Belcourt Theater management said they haven't received any threats. Nevertheless, they are planning to have extra security. And so far, there's already reviews coming in. And right now, it seems like everything has been mixed. Chris?
All right, Matthew, thank you. Well, new this morning, a fire in an abandoned building downtown. Police were called to investigate a report of smoke at the old performance studio building on Church Street. When the fire department got on the scene, they found a small fire in the upstairs portion of the building. They say several homeless people were inside, probably trying to stay warm. Police officers got everyone out before firefighters even arrived. Investigators say there wasn't a lot of fire. It was just mainly smoke. A chase took a deadly turn yesterday after a suspect crashed and died. It happened in Fulton, Kentucky, close to the Hickman County line. Police were chasing Harold Nichols because the car he was driving had been reported stolen. Nichols lost control and crashed into a tree. Officials say he wasn't wearing a seatbelt. Police are investigating this incident. A bad wreck on Christmas Eve left 3 people injured. It happened along North Gallatin Pike at 1 Mile Parkway yesterday. We're told a small car T-boned a minivan and at least 3 people had to be taken to the hospital. Everyone is expected to survive. No word yet if anyone will be charged. There's some new developments surrounding the firing of Lebanon's police chief. Police Chief Scott Bowen was fired earlier this month, and his attorney has threatened a lawsuit for wrongful termination. The former chief also proposed some settlement requests. Those include payment for unused sick time, continued health insurance, and retirement in good standing. But according to the Tennessean, the settlement package has been rejected. Even so, Lebanon Mayor Philip Craig had offered Bowen an option of another job within the city. Bowen was named a chief there 11 years ago. A happy ending and an update for you this morning. Yesterday we told you about Kayla Woody's stolen sleigh. It was handmade for the little girl but disappeared last Sunday. After our story aired, police in Murray County got several calls saying the sleigh had been spotted in the back of a pickup truck around town. But before any arrests could be made, the sleigh was found in the Duck River. Well, the sleigh, as you can imagine, was destroyed. But here's the good news with this story. The Home Depot has offered to give the family a new sleigh. And the hunt is on to find someone who left a very generous gift. An engagement ring was found in a Salvation Army kettle at the Gallatin Walmart. The donor dropped the ring off yesterday, tightly wrapped in a plastic bag and folded in stationery. The bell ringer at the time remembered helping a woman stuff the donation inside. She told the volunteer that she hoped it would go towards helping someone in need.
It might might be the end of someone else's hardship or a time in life where they've just struggled or they've held on to something in their life. And right now, I see it as a new beginning.
Salvation Army tells us the ring will be appraised and then sold, with the money going towards programs they organize next year. The group would like to speak to the owner of the ring, mainly just to say thank you. Well, some families take Christmas decorations to a whole new level. Every year there's a competition for those families. It's called the Ann Chapman Holiday Lights Contest. Here's another look at one of those finalists, the Mercado family. Their display has quite the reputation in Antioch.
Well, you just got a good old-fashioned light show. Got a radio station.
The radio is playing and the lights are basically like turning on with the music. It's awesome.
I like to put on a good show, kind of like the Griswolds.
He has to climb onto the roof he got all the way up there. The lights are hung all around the house.
I added the stripes on the roof. We added new Jib Jab videos. It's something different that I've always wanted to do.
Which are pretty cool, and it's basically dancing to the music.
A lot of lights.
A lot of lights. A lot of lights.
If you know how many lights you have up there,
1,000 million.
Too many to count.
you don't have enough.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I have no idea. I keep buying them and just keep putting them up.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Some go out and you have to fix them. You lose count.
13, 14, 15, 16.
We got a software called Lightorama.
I guess you take special chords
16 different channels. Each one is on a different channel.
and it links it up somehow to the radio.
You can make that channel do what you want it to do. When you want these lights to come on, then these lights come on. So my wife works hard on that. She helps me with the software and the computer stuff a lot. I'm the crazy one that gets on the roof and gets nuts, and she has to help me put it all together.
And you have to get up on the chimney.
You got to get all the lights up to the top on a big, big, big ladder and hold on. Pretty much. I'm dangling up there a lot, so I don't recommend doing that. My wife doesn't like me doing that, but I feel like we're the Griswolds of the neighborhood. I love that movie, and that's what I've always wanted to do.
Mercado added the projector this year to show videos and let kids enjoy the light show right from his driveway. Now, if you'd like to check out all those lights, you can get the directions from our Holiday Lights hotline. Just call 737-2285, or you can find that on our website at newschannel5.com.